In a world that moves at lightning pace, sometimes it's the simple moments that mean the most. Recently, I came up with the idea of inviting the women in my family over to my home to create Christmas wreaths. But it was more than just about making a wreath. It was about the shared smiles, the warmth of togetherness, and the comfort of knowing that family is everything. Before the party, I wanted to set the stage in my sunroom with a beautifully decorated Christmas tree, and also allow myself enough time to gather the essentials for our wreath-making party by thrifting the wreaths and ribbon so I could throw this party on a budget. And what's a crafting party without delicious snacks? So I whipped up some easy and simple finger foods to enjoy before we started crafting, and decided to wrap up the party with some dessert and tea. This turned out to be an afternoon filled with a lot of laughter, delicious food, and beautifully handmade wreaths created with love. I want to take a moment to thank Yita Home for sponsoring this video and for gifting me a beautiful piece of furniture that I'll be adding to my sunroom, and later in this video I'm going to share how I'll be styling this piece for the holidays. You can check out Yita Home in my description box, and you can use code SHERRY for 20% off their entire store.
Supreme Excellency, I, Clarence Hardbody, Angel of the Second Class, do make application of perfect swan dive. Now, do you like to talk? Travel, Taj Mahal, Sun Santi Vijay.
This is the most exciting day of my life, Mary.
We'll miss you terribly in Bedford Falls.
Well, I'll only be away a year.
You'll write, won't you?
I'll send you a golden apple from the Garden of the East for your wedding present.
Thanks. I'll make golden applesauce out of it.
What's the matter? Would I say something wrong? Hey, the doorbell's ringing.
I know the doorbell's ringing. Don't you sneak away, George Bailey. I want to talk to you.
Mary, I'm looking for George.
Uncle Billy, what brings you over here to Mary's?
George, your father's just had a bad stroke.
Oh, no.
Dad, is he?
No, but I don't think you'd better start on your trip, George. Not just now, anyhow.
Well, go on, George.
Well, Dad was gone that same night. I'd gave old man Potter his chance.
Old man Potter?
Yeah, richest man in town, a banker, a big stockholder in our loan company. We'd always fought Potter on a lot of issues, and now he wanted the loan company to dissolve so he could rule the roost in Bedford Falls. Potter and I headed out a week after Father died, right in the boardroom of the loan company. Now, just a minute there, Potter. Now, just hold on here just a minute. I admit that in the 25 years since Father and Uncle Billy here started this loan company, we didn't make any money. I admit that. But who gave the low-income people in this town decent homes to live in, huh?
You did?
Yes, Mr. Potter, we did. Who built Bailey Park of model dwellings where you wanted to put Poor Cemetery?
You did.
That's right, we did. We gave this town those things. We gave Bedford Falls and its citizens...
That's the trouble with you, Baileys. You gave everything. No wonder you never made any money.
What's galling you, Potter, is...
Mr. Potter to you, Bailey.
My nephew is Mr. Bailey to you, Potter.
Your nephew is wet behind the ears, you mindless fool.
Say that again. Say that again.
Just keep out of this, Uncle Billy. I'll handle Potter.
Mr. Potter to Stripling.
What's eating you is that you can't gain control of this loan company, Mr. Potter. It's up to this board to decide what to do about the company now that Father's gone, but if I can do anything to help keep Bailey Park a reality and to keep Potter from making people crawl to him when they need help, just count me in, gentlemen. Count me in. Well, result of that speech, the board voted to continue the loan company if I'd remain as vice president.
Goodbye, Whipple on the world, huh?
Yeah. At least until Brother Harry came home from college to take over for me. Only Harry came home with a wife.
Well, that's co-education for you.
Give Harry a big job out of town?
Oh, I see. Leaving you holding the bag with the loan company.
Yeah. Hey, what's that music?
That's a church hymn. Old 100. Seems to me Mary sang it that day long ago. Remember? In the church choir. After church, you walked Mary home. Remember, George? Remember?
Come in for a minute, George.
Well, just for a minute.
Here, let me take your hat and coat.
Mary! Who's that down there with you?
It's George Bailey, Mother.
What do you want?
Well, I don't know. What do you want, George?
Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making
I kept the menu very simple for my party. I made pigs in a blanket, pimento cheese finger sandwiches with pre-made pimento cheese, a cheese board with nuts and fruit, and deviled eggs. My crafting tables look like crafting tables, so I attached some cardboard to the top and used red sheets as the tablecloths. We had a bite to eat before crafting, and afterwards I removed the tablecloths so we could work directly on the cardboard. And when it was time for tea and dessert, I put the tablecloths back on the table.
I've got a mistletoe in my hand, and the boys are lining up for my kisses all for one special guy. He's a dreamboat of a man, my own sweet buttercup. I'm just so revved up by his presence.
I am a thrifter through and through, but I also know that you can't find everything you're looking for at the thrift store. So when Yita Home reached out to me to review a piece of furniture, I was thrilled for the opportunity. I chose this beautiful TV stand with electric fireplace, and I just knew it would be perfect in the sunroom. Although it is made for a TV, I am going to use it as a console so that I can style it to greet my guests this holiday season. And as soon as I get new flooring in my bedroom, I'll be moving it into that room. Whenever I decide to move this into my bedroom, I'm going to change out the hardware currently on this piece for some larger drawer pulls, just to give this piece a touch of my own personality. Changing hardware on a new piece of furniture is a great way to give a newer piece a more vintage look. I love the fireplace, and this is an actual electric heater, not a faux heater that only displays a realistic flame. I think this feature will add a nice ambiance to my sunroom. The piece is extremely sturdy, and I know I'm going to get years of use out of it. I will leave a link in the description box to Yita Home, and if you use code SHERRY at checkout, you can receive 20% off their entire store. And I want to thank Yita Home for sponsoring this video.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Another year went by, but the difference this time is that ever since July, I've been happier than I have ever been. It's safe to say that my love.
Sending you warm winter wishes for the holidays. Have you been sledding? Or perhaps built a snowman? The elves and I love playing in the snow, but we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy